But I do like you over here to give me some insights onto UNSTOPABLExGOD and Santy. Santy's a player who we haven't seen grace the top 8s in a while. When he did, was definitely a very strong 2v2, but also had his moments as a 1v1er. But man, I am happy to see him here in the top 8. He's just now got to go against the GOATs, that's all, you know, casual top player.
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you get to this point, and it's like, you got to fight somebody, right? Like, you're in the top 8. You're going to have to fight someone extremely tough, super qualified. Resume says they deserve the job on the spot, and that is none other than Boomie and Sandstorm, who are starting off using their own version of the Chronics. I'm trying to figure out who did it first. Was it them? Were they the first Chronics?
I think it was technically Boomie Snowy who started the Chronics. I'm actually kind of surprised Boomie and Sandstorm are running Chronics just because Sandstorm's been running the Tesca in 2s, and I really liked the Tesca. But you know what? If everybody's doing it, might as well jump on the train or off the bridge or whatever the phrase is.
Yeah, no, I feel you. And there was a time where it was like Sandstorm was rocking the Zul at some point in this combination, and that was really cool too. But with that said, these guys are running the new, or I guess the old hotness again. Wow, double side air is going to clear both of them out. UNSTOPABLExGOD definitely feeling pretty good about this one. I'm like, I'm just like, what is this Ulgrim skin? Like, what was this adding?
Gnarliest Ulgrim skin.
I feel like I've never seen
I think this is a Brawlhalla one. It looks like Mad Scientist Ulgrim.
Interesting. Anyway, back to the match. These guys are doing a very good job of keeping up with the world champs. I mean, look at this. 2 stocks on the board for everybody, and they could take these stocks first at any given moment here. This is first Ulgrim we've seen in a little bit. You know, I'm sure Truckstop's doing fine with that as well. There we go. Weapon throw coming out. I almost said X-God. UNSTOPABLExGOD going ahead and losing that stock.
Gotta save the whole man. Even though apparently he's just X-God on Steam right now. Nice. Again with the side airs to clear off the map, and the weapon tosses guarantees the KO onto Sandstorm. Santy and UNSTOPABLExGOD looking pretty healthy right now.
All right. And this is the way I like to see it. Granted, Sandstorm still has 2 stocks here, which is so interesting. I said Sandstorm because I saw the sand.
Yeah. Good old sand versus sand.
Sand versus sand, right? Makes you think twice, man. But no, this is good. Santy, I do want to congratulate for making it this far in bracket as well. It's been a while to see that name at this point in bracket.
Yeah. Happy to see him doing well right now, but is going to fall on the right side. UNSTOPABLExGOD needs to survive the pressure, but the GCN light from Sandstorm leaves Santy in the 1v2. And so far, it's been UNSTOPABLExGOD's axe sidings that were clearing off the map. I don't know if Santy can do this.
Yeah, this is going to be a little bit tough. Boomie with the great weapon starve there as well. Sandstorm trying to get some of these juggles. Santy managing to pick up this bow. And then we'll see what he's able to cook with it. But you got, I mean, this is a doable 2v1. It's not like, there's been worse 2v1s to do for certain. But you get hit by one move from blasters and you're going to lose the stock. So
yeah, I mean, got to believe this blue team has some team combos in the pocket. You can see Boomie's trying to set up. There it is, into the end. Sig, great damage burst, but not going to KO.
Yeah, I thought we might see like a gravity cancel D-light into like down air or something from Sandstorm there, but instead just keeping the combo simple. And I respect it, but it means you did give Santy another chance to try and bring this back. And Santy is taking it and running with it. D-light recovery should knock out both members of the blue team. And Sandstorm got hit away there, so even though Boomie got that end light, there was no one to follow up.
Santy, was trying to pick up that spear, but Sandstorm snuck in. The side air takes down Boomie. It's just a 1v1, the sand v sand that we were talking about.
And that needed to be a downlight from Sandstorm and not a neutral light, but it doesn't really matter.
Kaya defense.
Oh, what do you do here? You get recovery, you lose. Neutral air's not going to be enough. Has a spear, can recovery threaten, gets caught. It's not juicy enough. That's Onyx defense now.
Ooh, that spear didn't hit, but Santy able to jump above the down sig from Sandstorm. Neutral air. Dude, that Onyx defense. The gargoyle.
You're going to grab cancel D-light. How do you do this? No, you just stop in place, and it's immediate recovery. I don't even know. Yeah, I was going to say, like, that's usually the, usually that's the outplay, is not dodging there, right? Like, usually in these high tense moments, you know, it's a 50-50, right? You either immediate sidelight recovery, or you sidelight and you kind of wait a little bit, try to follow them, and then go for the delayed one. When you have your dodge, a lot of the times in these high-tense scenarios, you just hold on to it. But he did dodge a little bit earlier right before that, so he may not have had it in time. He did touch the floor, but even then, it might have still been within the window. So I think that's just good recognition or perhaps desperation from Sandstorm.
Yeah, I mean, good on him to just quick throw it out and get that recovery. Now we're seeing UNSTOPABLExGOD make the swap over to the Dulcim. Going to be carrying over that axe from the hologram, but instead picking up a pair of gauntlets instead of the lance.
Okay, let's see. Oof, almost an early one off the top there. Still going. These juggles are ridiculous here on the Fortress of Lions as Sandstorm and Boomie trying their absolute best here to maintain whatever, I don't even know if I can call it momentum. They barely snagged that last one.
Yeah, they managed to clutch that one out. It does feel like they're trying to split this red team a little bit, and you can see it right there as they send them both left and right. Now they're starting to stack up. The red team manages to coalesce together. Sandstorm picks up the gauntlets.
Yeah, this is one of those team combos where, like, if you do two separate 1v1s, it should be in favor of Boomie and Sandstorm, just based off of, like, placements and stats and all that. But, ooh, careful without that Yoga Fire. Burn you.
I mean, it was enough to dissuade Boomie off that wall and let Santy come over, hit that pogo. Sandstorm will clean up one of the stocks, but it's UNSTOPABLExGOD holding down the lead for the red team.
So how do you feel about this swap over to Rayman?
I like it. He's keeping the axe, right? And now he's got gauntlets, which we've seen. Great team combo setup, and that's why you're seeing him play out with this Dulcim.
Yeah, they were able to get a nice little string there. The weapon spawn was also clutch as well for Santy to go ahead and get that. Neutral Sig may have even been able to extend the combo, but it was hard to get both of them.
Side Sig will send Boomie flying, but Sandstorm's right there, keeping that pressure going down Sig. Boomie gets below it.
Sandstorm getting the perfect fastball to get around that axe weapon throw, but still, this one's going to be close. I mean, Boomie's so close to losing the stock. It looks like Santy's going to fall first. UNSTOPABLExGOD, though. Oh,
no,
the
shot
again. That was hot.
Dude, I love the leapfrog combos. Yeah, we have the sandwich ones, but the leapfrog combos, they're special.
Yeah, nah, bro. The little, that was like, oh my God.
Not enough, though. Kaya defense, high ceiling.
World champs, by the way.
BT dubs, in case you didn't know.
Ooh, Sandstorm breaking the mold with the weapon throw.
Okay.
Nice little pickup from UNSTOPABLExGOD, and also a pickup on the opposite side as well. Boomie and Sandstorm sent down to their final stocks. They have a pretty massive amount of damage racked up on Santy already. Boomie needs to be careful. It took a lot of damage really quickly there.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Santy is the most hurt right now, but if Santy can survive, there's a world for the red team as UNSTOPABLExGOD, raw gravity cancel side stick. Boomie catching two people with a neutral light, catches both red team members. Santy's in trouble.
Oh, all right, 3 hits
in
there. Oh, no. UNSTOPABLEgod. D-like ground pound weapon throw, burns the dodge, can't make it. Yeah, just kind of a bit of a anticlimactic ending to that game 2 there. Just the not touch on the wall there really made it, it was hard to come back from.
Yeah, just a little bit of a heartbreaker, like tripping right before the end. But I also noticed, you said UNSTOPABLEgod. Is this like a Hunter-Hunter situation?
You know, I actually have no clue. When you play someone in ranked, it's not like they tell you how to pronounce their name. But yeah, fake fans pronounce the X in Hunter x Hunter.
So I guess fake fans pronounce the X in UNSTOPABLEgod as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, let's get into it.
If you want to get real fancy, you can say UNSTOPABLEcrossGod.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Well, really, he's the unstoppable Dulcim god right now.
This is true.
We're in it, though. Game, I think this is game 3.
Yeah, game 3. And they are down 2-0 in the set right now. They need to find something. I think this Dulcim was actually like a very great answer after that game 1. Just couldn't quite keep things together towards the end of that game 2. But if they play just a little bit cleaner, they might be able to get a game off Boomie and Sandstorm.
You can see Santy a little not sure which way to go. Ends up going for the edge guard. UNSTOPABLEgod hits the ground pound, but it's going to be Boomie with the ground pound to KO first.
And that was cool. I like the little pass there. Here we go. It's going to take a little bit of time. They're trying to figure out how to get these first stocks off both members of the blue team here. It's going to be a pass and no interrupt on Sandstorm, but finally does come down with that side air, but allows his teammate to get a little bit of extra damage. Boomie trying to waste some time. Gets caught by the Yoga Fire.
I like the decision to go for that. Again, projectile sig is always helpful, but also just active frames there instead of going for like a dare. Unstoppable God manages to give the lead to the red team, but eyes are on Santy.
Okay. What's this answer going to be here? I like this end light looking good right now. Boomie gets the D light, no follow-up, and that was much needed as Unstoppable God was about to lose that stock.
He's been sitting on this first stock a little too long. Santy, though, gets launched to the right side. You can see blue team wanting to collapse onto Unstoppable God, and they'll get that KO.
Let's see. Yeah, Sandstorm kind of takes some time here. Yeah, they're playing a little bit more reserved because I think they feel a lot more confident on what happens after they find their open. Beautiful grab against the side stick, though. That was cheeky, but I liked the idea.
I also like that the blue team was like, okay, one of us gets hit and the other one just come in and punish, and that's what happened there. But it's going to be the Doll Sim, that down sig to take Boomie down to the final stock. Can Unstoppable God take down Sandstorm? He can, down like ground pound.
Okay, and now the red team has a lead. It's not massive, but it is a lead. 2 stocks on Unstoppable God here. Boomie and Sandstorm trying to recalibrate in center stage. Accidentally hits Sandstorm with that neutral light. Looking for an opening. Double neutral airs. Tries to go for the cheeky one off the top with that recovery. And that's always a nice feeling to be able to go for those and know you're not really going to lose your stock. Because against the blasters, that's one of the scariest things you can do. But against Spear, it's like, you have to get hit by recovery, chase off recovery. It's not as scary.
Yeah, I mean, just the vertical KO potential there from the blasters. That recovery was just so high. Down sig, not sure what he was aiming for there as both blue team members got away from it.
And Santy taking a lot of damage here. Gets caught by the recovery. You can see he'd even go for the follow-up after the D-light because he knew he was in trouble, but still couldn't get away from Boomie in time. And now Unstoppable God has to do this 2v1. You know Sandstorm and Boomie have something for this situation already prepped up in the back, so it's going to be a really tough 2v1, but hovering in the sky.
Down light. Recovery, backswing, but you
nice
see
tanking.
Sandstorm eat that weapon toss?
He knows. I've drawn aggro a few times in my life.
Coming in, activating the taunt right in the face of the enemy. Nice. GC side light, got through the weapon toss with the gravity cancel, turned that into a side light for the recovery KO.
And it looks like Santy and Unstoppable God are not quite able to take down the Chronics, right? So far, it looks like Java and Fakey have been the only team that we've gotten to see within our blind at this point.
The only non-Chronics
yeah,
team.